Hello, everyone. Welcome to Toaru Podcast number 16. And today we are joined by familiar faces. Othinus is returning to us again, even though he was a special guest last time. But here he is back again, eager in the action. And of course, the man, myth, legend, Tooney. Thank you both for joining.
Hey, hello guys. How's it going?
Hello.
I'm getting some feedback from the video I've opened in a new tab. Okay, let's close that down. Today we're going to discuss some amazing news in the Toaru community. If you don't know already, Yen Press have announced a special omnibus edition of the light novels. So it's Old Testament, the first light novel series of Index, and this is going to be a comprehensive, giant behemoth of a book with all 22 volumes of the original light novel series, along with 2 side stories. So I've obviously already discussed this on my channel. I just want to get your guys' initial thoughts and reaction to it. I know Tooney, I think you've known about this for a while, but let's just discuss.
I guess I can start it off. So I'm honestly quite excited. Every year, Yen Press tries to does a nice premium edition. For example, like the Spice and Wolf Collector's Edition, or the Pandora Hearts box, or something similar with the Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition. So they always try to do nice stuff, which I personally like, because in the manga industry, there's a lot of just compilations with box sets. For example, like Viz Media, they kind of just put a ton of manga volumes into a box and call it a box set. So say My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z, Tokyo Ghoul, a lot of the shonen stuff. So what I like about Yen Press is they go above and beyond and just don't make a compilation of their already existing books, and they go a bit above and beyond. So I can see a Star Magic Index getting the same treatment, which is always great to see, especially for a beloved series that I really enjoy. And I'm excited for Index to be this year's special release.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
super hype. Did they have any other? I feel like they announced another omnibus or however they.
Yeah, so they announced something similar. They announced the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun box set, basically featuring the first 10 volumes. But the design is quite unique. It's reflects on the arc, I believe, of the 10 volumes.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And Othinus, have you paid attention to the news? What do you think?
Yeah, so I'm kind of late on this news, to be honest. So when I saw you talk about it, that's when I found out. And me personally, I'm super excited because you guys, I love Toaru, but the main thing that I'm sure everyone else is thinking is that, well, if enough people end up buying this, then maybe we'll get either an NT anime in the future or either an NT continuation possibly of this in one huge stack. But that's far away. But I'm excited because I do really, really want this. It'd be nice to have a nice. I think you said paperback copy. Was that what it was, or is it?
Have they confirmed what it was?
It's mainly confirmed to be a really big omnibus edition.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, but I don't know. Is that paperback, hardback, what?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a hardback.
Hardback. Okay, yeah. So I would really, really love just a nice copy, because man, it'd just be so nice to put in the background. When I start doing live face cams, I'm sure, dude, it's just the nice little flex. But that's just me. I think I'm super excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I can't wait for the first news story of somebody somehow accidentally dying because it fell on top of them.
I mean, we'll get onto that because obviously we've had a bit of information from Yen Press about what the volume is going to be like and everything, or book I should say, because it's not a volume, it's a omnibus. So we'll definitely discuss that, and we'll obviously also discuss the prospect of New Testament with this revelation that we've had recently. That's a Bible reference, of course, for those of you know. But we got a super chat from Ben Misaka, $2. Kevin Conroy died. Yes, he died was it a week ago or so?
Yeah.
Voice of Batman, of course, in the animated series. I mean, I played the Arkham games. I watched a bit of the cartoon, not too much as a kid. Yeah, sad news. Yeah. Hope his family and friends, coping well, and wish them all the best. But yeah, thank you for super chat, man. But yeah, when I heard the news, I was just like, it blew my mind because it's something I wanted for so long. Because I don't know if you guys were around in the community. I know probably Tooney was, and Mal. I'm not sure about you, Othinus, because we haven't known each other as long. But I remember when the Spice and Wolf collector's edition got announced for the first time. I can't remember when exactly it was. It must have been a good long time ago. Definitely a few years back. And I was just thinking, even back then, it would be so cool if Index got one of these.
Yeah,
I would just personally love it as a collector's item, because I was collecting a lot of Toaru merc back then when I was 17, 18. But obviously I was like, it's probably not going to happen, but here we are. So I'm the inner 17-year-old within me is just going crazy.
Right. What's quite interesting too with the Spice and Wolf release, so it actually covers volumes 1 through 17 of Spice and Wolf, and that was supposed to be, from my understanding, the end of the series. So that's why they ended up making a box set so early on. But now we're on volume 23 of the English release. So obviously the story still continued after the 17 volumes. So that complete edition was supposed to be the entire story. So if you ever wonder, wait, why does this cover 1 through 17? It was supposed to end there, but it kept on going. And during that time, Spice and Wolf was one of the most popular series published by Yen Press. So it made the most sense to get that special treatment. And it was something really haven't been seen before. Since it's such a high quality book, it's leather bounded, the full cover, and the original release was actually very limited. I believe it was only around 500 copies. So each of the original release, it was actually numbered and sold exclusively on yenpress.com. So it was numbered, and if you had it, you had a really rare item. I remember working, I believe it was New York Comic Con, and someone had the numbered copy. They brought it to show everyone, I have the original numbered copy, I'm a fan. So it was really cool, and they had it autographed by the voice actor of Hollow and Lawrence. So it's really cool. It's a really nice collector's edition. And then it ended up getting a re-release, which is also really exciting. So that's not numbered. So if you had the original numbered, you're really cool. But for this one, I wouldn't imagine they would limit it like that, since I feel the Spice and Wolf release was really special. So I feel it's kind of a yearly tradition at this point, where they have something special getting released every year. So I feel it won't be limited, but it's still undecided if it's going to be exclusively on yenpress.com or other sites like Right Stuff Anime. But it's always excited to see.
Sounds good, man. I'm pretty excited. So all we know about this one right now, I think Anime News Network got some more information on it.
Yeah, that's right. Ian posted it, and then I think Yen Press posted it later on. But yeah, I definitely want to mention that in the podcast, and then we can just assess what we've received in terms of that information.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So Yen Press, they said the stunning synthesis of paper and metal. I'm curious. I don't know if Tooney can even commentate on that, but I'm curious exactly. Is it a metal back book? Or is how does that work?
Yeah,
if I had to say, so for example, the Spice and Wolf edition is the quality is not just a hardcover paper. It's more of a leather material. So I would imagine they would want to match a material that's fitting for the series. So I'm assuming metal. So it'd be really high quality. So I wouldn't imagine the binding of it, but I just imagine the look and the feel. For example, the Pandora box have some metal to it, the handles and a bit of the hinges. So I think it was I wouldn't say affect the binding. I feel like it would just read the same like every other
Mm.
big omnibus similar to Spice and Wolf. But in terms of quality, I guess it's something to differentiate itself from Spice and Wolf, but to tie in well with the look and the feel of the design of the series.
Yeah, whatever the case, it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to shell out $1 million for it.
Worth every penny.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah.
Home defense.
Do we even have like a price for it?
They haven't.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there hasn't been
Okay,
any.
Not yet, but if I had to give a guess, considering the fact each volume retails for like $13.99, and there's
Yeah.
gonna be like 24 volumes, honestly, I think it could be like $250, like $249 USD. But who knows? It could be 200. No, I don't see it personally, but honest, it seems like that's the price point they price these things. But this is quite a lot of volumes, so it'd be really interesting to see.
I'd be really happy if it sold well enough that we got audiobooks.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, dude, that'd be so.
That
nice.
audiobook would go on for like hours and hours. I'd be like, I don't know, like a week of hours to cover like the entirety of Old Testament. That'd be crazy. But hey, Yempress, if you're watching this and you need a voice for the audiobook and you don't want to overpay for a voice actor, you know who to call. I'd be working on the cheap for you.
Yeah. It's honestly really exciting with Yen Audio because it seems like even with the amount of volume some series have, it seems like that wouldn't affect things because like obviously they're doing Sword Art Online, and that's like 24 volumes right now, which is basically the same amount. They're like volume, I believe, 7 of the audiobook, and it's going pretty strong at a pretty consistent rate. And they obviously doing other series too, like Overlord, like Soma Spider, so what, 86, and those series, most of the series are still ongoing, and Soma Spider have quite a lot of volumes. Same with Bunny Girl Senpai. So a lot of series are still ongoing. So it's great to see like there would be commitment to these series getting audiobook releases. And it seems like it's becoming the standard because other light novel publishers like J Novel Club are starting to do audiobooks now as well.
Yeah.
And then now with Yen Press is doing it. I see a lot of possibilities. Like maybe even in a future where like it's like a staple with a series. Like if a series is somewhat popular, have like an anime adaptation, it kind of could be expected. I could see it really change in the next few years just to see how prominent audiobooks are.
Yeah, I'm really excited. The J Novel Club announced an audiobook for one of my favorite like old anime light novel, like the original light novel for one of my old favorite anime, for Slayers, and they have the original voice actress for the protagonist doing the voice of it, or like reading it. So I'm excited to listen to that. So I appreciate Yin Press for setting the standard.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it because they have like all the voice actors and stuff. It's really interesting, like just hearing Kirito on Sword Art Online, or like Eyes, or like Overlord. It's really good.
Also makes me think, obviously this is a collector's item, and part of the value in having it is, having the physical copy of it and appreciating it for all its glory, its Giga Chad volume, level of size glory. So it makes me doubt that we will get like a what do you call it? Like an ebook version of it. I mean, they've already released like the ebooks for the other volumes, right? Or have they not?
Yeah, they have. I don't think it would make
Yeah.
too much of a difference if it's were to get a release. It's pretty much the same content.
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess we won't get an ebook for it. I mean, it might, depending on how much they would price the ebook differently to the actual physical book. Maybe they can make it work to say, hey, you can get all the volumes in one, maybe for like this deal. I don't know.
Yeah, I would be cool. I wonder if they would just kind of make it like a bundle on Bookwalker, or just kind of they could like bundle with, say, the Omnibus edition or like the Old Testament, even though just all the singular volumes just combined. But people was like, you could just buy it together. I wonder if they have like an actual like the cover design. Who knows? Who knows? I wonder.
Oh, so I think one thing really worth bringing up is how they specify Old Testament.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was literally just about to say that.
Everyone was thinking that.
Yeah, like. Also, I don't know if it's just you guys, but like, so for me, like, I felt like this just came out of nowhere. No, I don't think anyone was expecting something like this to come out. And like you said, they're focusing on Old Testament. So like, why do you think they're only focusing on Old Testament like right now? Is this like in preparation for New Testament, or like, I mean, I don't know.
That's
Mate,
definitely my hope.
I have a theory.
All right, let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear the theory, man.
Okay, so my theory is that what I'm going to become? Just index theory.
Yeah.
What an original channel name that is. Nah, I prefer it in the forest. It's just way more edgy and cool. And if you're in the know, you're in the know. If you know what it means. But yeah, like with this, I think if this gigabook sells well, then I think New Testament is more likely, because by calling it Old Testament, it kind of implies, okay, this leaves the door open for like New Testament and maybe GT one day, you never know, in 1,000 years time. So I think it leaves the door open more than anything. And of course, I think it's an amazing nod to the community and fans for calling it that as well. Like, Empress, you done well. I have to applaud you, like legit. So thank you. And yeah, I think it does leave the door open in case this omnibus does sell well, and if it is a success and there's a demand for it. I mean, look at the social media posts. Like the social media post, like was one of the most popular. It got one of the most likes, apart from like the toilet bound Hanako Kun post as well, and the Higurashi post got a lot as well. But the engagement online seems to be there, so I don't see why not. And I'll do my bit, 100%, because I want New Testament English release officially more than anyone. I know the Bakasuki thing will go down inevitably, so rip. But hey.
Yeah.
This will introduce New Testament to a whole new audience and get more people into the novels, which is what we all want. And we all want to support Komachi as well, and all the, the Yen Press and everyone involved in doing this, because we want a sustainable future for this industry.
It's very exciting too to see a Astrometrical Index being the series to get the special edition, because what Yen Press decided to do is, from my understanding, is to have a complete edition of series that's already completed. So this year alone, a lot of popular series ended, and Index ended last year for the English release, but this year a lot of other series ended too, or like near completion, like Konosuba recently ended, Devil's a Part-Timer, Strike the Blood, like Do You Love Your Mom, like a ton of popular light novel series also ended. So for Index to be the one to get it is honestly quite exciting. So like, especially since like I feel like Konosuba was quite the contender as like a fan, just knowing how the popularity is. And it's just interesting to see Index being the series to get it, and which is obviously super exciting. And just knowing like a bit of the sales is even more quite surprising to me. Not to say it's terrible, but it's just something that's really exciting, and it could really like prove the worth as like how Index really is. So I'm hoping it really sells well. I'll definitely do my part to make sure this thing sells. So it's exciting to see all around, and I hope the best for this release, just for a bright future for sure.
Yeah, it makes me curious about like how Index sells compared to other light novels. Like I know it sells very well in Japan, and I don't believe it had the strongest sales here. But I'm wondering if maybe perhaps it maintains like a good amount of like longevity, long-term sales to offset like the poor early sales. So like I feel like a lot of really popular series that are get popular because of seasonal anime, they probably have like really, really, really strong startups. But like as this popular anime sort of like dip down and stuff, more and more people push away. But I've always felt like the Index fandom is very consistent in their fanning of Index.
Yeah, I feel like Index has this cult following that is just completely obsessed with it that you don't really find with many anime or light novels or manga. I mean, in terms of like the most popular ones, like Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, you name it, those ones will always have, you know, the community going. But Index, you know, is not on quite that level in the West, at least. So it's obviously not going to get as many sales as those series. But at the same time, you still have a strong cult following. Like, who's going to remember like the run-of-the-mill isekai that comes and goes? Like, just has this weird concept, and then everyone forgets about it like a week later. Those series die, but Index has just got this crazy fandom that we're just so patient when it comes to like
anything.
When we didn't get like anime for like years, and we're having another Ice Age at the moment on the anime front of things. After the Ice Age that preceded it with Index 3.
The fandom somehow managed to persist past Index 3.
Yeah.
That was a miracle.
And that's fucking incredible. Exactly. You don't find that often in fandoms. I mean, maybe like Data Live and stuff like that, but Data Live's been getting a lot of, you know, seasons and everything. That's just one example I can think off the top of my head.
What was that one anime that had the kids and they were all like getting murdered or whatever? It was really popular, and then season 2 happened and just like ran through
Neverland.
Yeah, Promised Neverland. That had like a super strong fandom season 1, and then season 2 happened and it just died.
Yeah,
Right?
it was so bad.
No one talks about it now.
Yeah, exactly.
No one talks about
That's
it.
true. Oh man.
Unless there's these weird Promised Neverland fans who do a podcast, like
Yeah,
every few
imagine.
months like us.
We're starting beef with them right now.
Yeah, I'm throwing beef on the Promised Neverland fan. No, I'm joking. But yeah. So that's my point. Like, while it's unclear whether New Testament will, you know, get the sales. I think it might, because people want to know what the stuff past the anime, and I feel like the fans who care enough about it will always come back for more, regardless, because they just want to consume all the Index content they can.
I'm just thinking, man. Like, after you said that, I'm like, at the very end of Index 3, I'm sure you guys remember this, but Alderus and Sylvia showed up, and they even mentioned Othinus. And I'm just like, come on, don't tease me like that. Don't get my hopes up. But then I really hope everyone. Oh man, I can't wait. Like, I am gonna buy this. I cannot wait to get a whole physical copy of this metal 4,000-pound book.
Yeah, I can't wait to dedicate an entire
wait.
shelf to it.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting it to be like maybe leather bound, like the Spice and Wolf thing, make it more like Bible-like, but with like the infusion of paper and metal, it's like, damn, what is this contraption of a book gonna be? This is like a Frankenstein monster book. I'm all for it. If it's like, maybe if let them model off like an actual grimoire, that'd be like really cool.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be really
base
nice.
it off the actual Index Librorium Prohibitorium.
Bro,
Yeah.
when you said that metal, I immediately thought of the shadow metal from Index Railgun, or whatever that stuff's called.
Oh yeah, I mean that'd be hard to make into a book. But...
Yeah. Just
I would pray for the printers.
They need a Sugita and Dragon and 5.3 go down to create that. Or there's that chick from the Mental Art manga as well with the cube eyes.
Yeah, I forgot her name. Actually, I think I'm a chapter behind on that. I need to read that again.
I know her name because her name is the same as the Star Wars planet, which is the nerdiest thing in the world, but I don't care.
What?
It's Camino.
What?
You know Camino, like in Attack of the Clones, where they're like, where the planet where they're creating the clones that got removed from like the Jedi archives and all that.
Look, my man, dude,
like the long neck lizard people. Yeah, that's Camino. Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't that the one planet? So I'm really bad with Star Wars. I am not a huge Star Wars person. I'm really bad with this stuff. But like, that was like the water planet, the rain planet, right?
Yes.
Was that what that
yeah,
was?
where
Like with
Obi-Wan fought
Okay.
No, Django. Sorry.
Yeah.
Django,
Okay. Django.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. But actually, you know, I was thinking, I can't remember personally, but when is the actual release date for this book? I don't know if you said that or not, but I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I don't think they gave one.
We don't know yet.
Oh yeah,
No.
right. Unconfirmed. They said that.
Nothing
Oh.
confirmed yet. Just obviously 2023, and I hope there isn't like a potential delays or anything like that, because there's a lot of delays of like prints, especially with the shortages still happening.
Yeah, true. We can't have no delays. We can't have any of that.
Shame we
They
don't
need
get
my-
a Christmas present.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Like, because like all the paper putting into this book is like half of the release. Basically,
Half
what
of
makes up-
forest.
yeah, right. Got to print out all these, and then have like all the other normal books come out the same month.
I hope they're not tearing down the Amazon rainforest for this.
I hope they are.
It's worth it.
Yes, it is. It's for a very, very good cause. Trust. Very,
Sacrifices
very
must be
good
made.
cause. But
What I also like about this is it makes index more accessible. Like, even though the price point is there and it's kind of like a commitment to buy all volumes at once opposed to like a volume at a time, some of the volumes are not in stock or readily available. Like, there's some certain volumes that can't just buy on Amazon or like walk into a Barnes and Noble and buy it. So it's pretty much just confirms that all of index will be, you could buy it and read it. So it's good. Obviously, the price point isn't accessible, but for someone to read the entire series physically without a problem, if they have the money, is always great.
I hope it's without a problem. I have no idea how wieldy this book would actually be for.
Oh
reading.
yeah. I will say though, I own the Spice and Wolf Collector's Edition, and the text, to be honest, is a bit small. But I would imagine it will be approved upon, or like some type of way. The way it's like, I guess they probably have more pages. Like, for example, the Sword Art Online edition is 2 different books. So the Sword Art Online Premium Edition, it stops at volume 20. And so at the end of volume 20, it's split into 2 arcs. So it ended with the end of the anime. So, for example, the second part starts of Sword Art Online Alicization, and then it goes to the final 2 volumes of Moon Cradle, which is the perfect ending because it goes out to a whole nother arc called Unido Ring. So it splits the 20 volumes into 2 books, 10 volumes per book. So if that's the case, those books aren't as thick as Spice and Wolf, containing 17 volumes in one book. It was like half and half. So maybe something like that. But then again, it says omnibus. I mean, I'm gonna imagine everything combined into one.
A literal bus.
Yeah, yeah,
We
right.
omnibussin.
oh my god!
What are the dimensions like on like on the Spice and Wolf one? Is it like the same standard light novel dimension?
Oh, it's
you're
much
putting it,
bigger.
or- Okay,
It is
okay.
much
So,
bigger.
A lot more words per page.
Yeah, it's a lot more words per page. So it's really big, but you gotta like. Actually, let me grab it right now. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not just talking. Hold on.
Hey. Well, yeah, can we just appreciate the title of this podcast? Like, I was so proud of myself when I came up with that.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, for example,
I'm very proud of you, Aeon. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you, thank
Sorry,
you.
go on, dude.
Go on, Tuni.
Disappointed.
yeah. So, to be completely honest, the text is quite small. Like, I don't know if it's my eyes, but you gotta really shove your face in this thing. But what I also like is the volume covers are there in full color. So like there's definitely like separations between what volume you're on. And you can see like the page count of the volume, and like obviously the colored inserts in the beginning are still there. So it's definitely a nice release. And so if it's anything like this, I'd be happy with it. Just if the text was a bit bigger and more eligible from like a distance in a way.
Do you
But
like, is it like super thin pages, like you can sort of see through them, or is it just standard pages?
Nope, you cannot see through them. It's very high quality, which is great.
Wasn't sure if
Ooh,
they'd go like a
very
Bible
nice,
route with
yes.
it, where it's small text and hyper thin pages.
Yeah, it was also good about the binding, so I would imagine it'd be something similar. Like, even my biggest complaint, I would imagine, like I say, you're like page like 20, and the book will start closing, so it's just like so light on the top. But that doesn't happen at all. Oh, did he
Rip
let
off
me out?
this.
On it.
Probably the connection. Oh dear. Yeah, Othinus was complaining about his connection earlier, so That's probably why he's gone. But hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing in terms of the
Like
size, in terms of the size of the book, one thing that I don't know, maybe concerned about, but maybe you can clarify it in terms of how it is with like the Spice and Wolf book, with it being like leather. It probably doesn't have this problem, but when I've had like bigger books in the past, like when I read like the Ink Heart trilogy, for example, those quite big books, there's like 600 pages plus. Like the spine of the book would often like get creased, like when I'm opening it, and like over the course of time, and it just like end up with like a crap ton of creases on the spine. So I'm just like hopefully thinking that won't happen with the index one or Spice and Wolf. But is that a problem or is it not?
Not at all. So actually, the spine. Okay, how am I gonna describe this? The spine of the book itself, like the outer, it's like hard. It's hard material. So when you opening the book, the spine itself doesn't bend, just the pages inside. So it's like double layered. So like if you're in the middle of the book, the spine doesn't bend at all. It stays completely flat.
Oh, that's perfect then. Nice. Welcome back, Othinus.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I can't control this internet makes me like, oh my god, oh my god, 2 more weeks of this trash internet, so I'm back home where my internet is. Oh man, dude, I'm sorry, but this dude said I got hit by the fairy spell. Yeah, yes, I did. I definitely got hit by that fairy spell. Oh my god. Oh boy, sorry. Continue. What were you talking about?
That's cool. That's cool. We're just talking about like the book, and I just had a question about the spine and stuff. Just curious because but it's not a problem. No problem at all. But yeah, about the point of it being accessible, I definitely agree with what people have mentioned. Like, because I've got a friend in real life. Yes, I have friends in real life. Can you believe it? But yeah, I've talked to her, and she says that she would definitely like start reading the light novels with the omnibus as opposed to like the single like volumes, because I've tried to get her into the novels in the past because she's seen the anime and I think she enjoyed it. I think she likes it, but she's gonna be put off by like the so many volumes you have to read. But for some reason she feels more comfortable. Oh yeah, I can just read this one book and sit through it. You can experience the entire Old Testament saga in one go. So yeah, I feel like sort of I won't be the only person who's like that. I'm sure there'll be more people who think it's more accessible that way.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good idea too, because like it's a really good gift item, I would imagine. So if you wanna sell the copies, get a gift for someone and put them on the series, and just let the sales go higher and higher. Just let them know.
And like another thing is like I know a whole bunch of friends of mine that like real life friends who want to get into Toaru, but like they want to avoid watching, the anime because the anime it's really not as good as the light novels, obviously. But like, I know like this sound really weird, but I got my grandma to start reading the Toaru series. I'm being serious. I got my grandma to start reading Toaru. Yeah, she's on OT1. She's on OT1, and I was like, Grandma, can you please let me know what you think when you're past OT1 to see if you're gonna keep reading it? Because like she wanted something. She's got a lot of free time, and she wanted to get to know me more. And I was like, well, why don't you read the light novel series of Toaru? And she's like, what's that? So I explained everything to her, and she's like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And I'm like, yeah, do you want to read it? And she's like, sure. So I just sent her the Bakasuka link for all that stuff, and she started to read it. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know what she says later on. But like, yeah. And this is another thing. Like, if I could get like a hard copy, even for my grandma, just to use, like, I would totally do that.
Hook her up with a Kindle.
Yeah.
Bro, she has a Kindle, man. I don't know.
Get it a digital version on Amazon then.
Oh, is there actually one? Bro,
Yeah,
I live under
like
a rock. I didn't know.
$8 or something.
I'm about to go get that for her then.
You're just gonna get it all. Hey, grandson, why did this nun's close?
Yeah.
Why is this boy filling up this girl in this page? I need explanations. We're going to church.
Also, this is completely random, but I'm pretty sure no one caught this, and there wasn't an announcement either, so I thought I'd say it. That certain Magical Index manga is available officially digitally for the first time.
Oh wait, for what?
Ooh.
Dude,
So-
that's amazing. I love the manga. Sorry,
Yep,
go on.
so all volumes, even with the brand new release of volume 26, all 1 through 26 are officially released digitally.
Oh, all at
That
once.
is
Wow.
nice.
So it wasn't announced or anything, but I just thought I'd say. So that's also
Yo,
really interesting.
Yo, you gotta give me like a link or
I'll tweet
something
about it
to where,
later.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, pocketbook.
Yeah, so it's like everywhere, like Amazon, Bookwalker, anywhere you get, everywhere where you get like a light novel, it's there. So it's really exciting.
Man, Toaru's making a huge step this year. Like, what's going on? All this stuff. I'm like, oh man, NT's coming. It's confirmed. There's just no way. There's just no way. I don't see it.
They believe, and we must believe as well.
Look, I'm sure many people like me waited over a decade for the Bleach anime to return. NT is right around the corner. It's
20th anniversary.
Yep, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Kamichi's just
Written
waiting.
in the stars.
Written. Yep, exactly. He's waiting.
Okay. So like whenever I look up volume, okay, no, okay, that's weird. It doesn't list the Kindle version whenever you look up volume 1 of it for whatever reason, but it is on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I found it. Yeah, all the way up to the latest volume.
Yep, and the volume just released like a few days ago as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the easiest way to really, because the early fan translation of the Index manga was not the best.
Yeah, and there was like
so-
Gap too.
Yeah, so this will be the best way to actually interact with the series.
It was
for the
so
manga, at
funny. It
least,
just
yeah.
randomly dropped. It was just like it
Yeah.
wasn't talked about at all, and I'm pretty sure like no one noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not checking every day to make sure they finally made it digital.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's really cool. Big props to Yin Press for finally doing what they should have. Which I don't know. I think the digital rights were really weird for the Index manga.
It quite was. Same with our other series, but seems like things are getting resolved now, which is great.
Yeah, that's hype.
Bring it Index to a new audience. We'd love to see it. Wait, I want to go back to the grandma thing because
No, yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
so-
yeah.
no, that's cool. It's cool. So all I have to say is props to you for having the balls to do that, because Index is one of those series where I'm like, I know the fan service exists. I like to get people into it, so I kind of have to like get people who already are into anime to get into it, because they kind of know what to expect. If they've seen like enough anime, they're like, okay, they can look past all that. But when it comes to like people who aren't, I'm like,
You know,
I don't know.
Maybe I should call her after this to tell her that.
yeah, because when you get to the walking church scene where Index's
Yeah.
habit gets exploded, yeah.
well,
Just
I mean,
print it out yourself and just black out all the parts you don't want her to see.
So
and,
black
send it
out.
to her.
Just edit
So-
every individual PDF.
Yeah.
So like I think she'll be okay, because oddly enough, this is gonna sound so weird, but like she actually watches my YouTube videos, like my actual YouTube channel, like, and like she hears me swear and do all this stuff. So like I think she'll be okay. But the thing that sold her most about this was like I told her this is a world where science and magic they're fighting. They're basically fighting each other. And I told her, like, you know, real life mythology, religions, all that stuff play a huge part, physics. And like she loves that stuff. And like it was like right up her alley. And I was like, you know what? Toaru is like the peak of what you need to read right now. Man, I don't know. I'm just excited for her to read it.
Well,
so
I'm excited to hear her reaction.
That would be the
I
whole
can't
deal.
wait for her to become such a big
Dude.
fan. She starts her own YouTube channel competing with Aeon.
Okay, so it's really, like it's really okay. So it's really weird because like she's actually like a writer, like an actual novelist. She writes her own books. She already published like a
Whoa.
few already, and she's already publishing, or she's going to be publishing a new one that actually, ironically enough, deals with death investigation. You know, murders, bodies, stuff that I was talking about earlier for the degree I was going for. So it was just kind of like, it kind of, I don't know. It's really weird how they all like, I don't know what's the right word, fit together. I don't fucking know. But you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe a bit more open-minded to it if she's like a novelist, because like novels is like there's a lot of questionable stuff. Like one of the most popular and famous novels of all time was Lolita, and that was definitely a book.
A book of all time.
It was definitely a book of all time. I mean, it's not a bad book, and it's like it is by all whatever. It's a good book. It's just the source or the material within the book. It's very like, okay, so a lot of novelists, like famous novelists, tend to be like, oh yeah, that's one of the greatest books of all time, but they won't go into explaining their reasoning for it, because it's really hard to explain Lolita to a person who hasn't read it. But who knows, if she's like a novelist, she may be like, oh, I've read Lolita, and this is child's play compared to Lolita.
Might see some Kamachi style writing in the next grandma publication.
Yeah. She's become inspired.
So about lolly thighs for like 5 pages straight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You got the
I gotta
press
Like a biohacker.
But yeah, no, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on the whole entire grandma reading Toaru.
Yeah, let us know who she ships.
Who she ships.
Yeah.
Man, if she ever gets to NT and then she says, you know, I ship Othinus and Toma, I'm gonna be like, yo, come on now. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm a big fan of Toma and Misaka. I think they make a cute.
You know what? We can't be friends
couple.
anymore, man. I'm sorry, bro.
That's
we
your
can't be
grandma,
friends anymore.
bro.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? Disown grandma? Aw, grandma. Oh, we gotta put you down. You're sick.
Whoa!
You gotta make the next viral post in the Toaru community, having your grandma say, "This is peak fiction."
Do it.
Dude, you know what? I'm so gonna get a video of that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna record her doing that. I'm gonna ask her.
Get us to cosplay a lizard.
Oh gosh.
Cosplay a lizard, yeah. Or whatever. Elder lady.
I don't.
Oh, you feeling Monica?
No. You know, I can't even picture that. I'm thinking of exactly what she looks like right now, and I just no. I can't even say my words. No, absolutely.
Oh god. Hey grandson, I'm such a big fan of Othinus. I'm gonna cosplay her. What do you think?
It used to be about age bracket. Are you feeling Monica or lizard? The
grandma, if you're watching this, I love you.
Just starts typing in chat.
Although I suppose Othinus is actually older than both of those characters, so maybe Othinus is the true grandma.
I mean,
exactly.
You know, I got nothing to say. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I got like my
energy.
Oh. I got like my mom to watch Death Note, and she loved the hell out of it. Like, she was like really on board with it. But Index is tough.
Yeah,
I think I watched
it is. I agree. But yo, Death Note though, showing that to your mom, that's really cool. Cause like I showed my dad Death Note, and he was like, "What the hell is this?" The complete opposite from what. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
If I
damn.
had to show a family member something, it would be like a meat-headed shonen or like Attack on Titan, if I had to be honest. Because like Attack on Titan have like no fan service. Well, pretty much. It's like pretty story-driven. So I would have to recommend that. I don't see myself doing Toaru, so I respect you.
Yeah, my brother also watched Death Note, and he loved it as well. So I feel like Death Note is one of like the few accessible ones that pretty much anyone who likes like general TV can watch. But I guess some people just might not like the style of the anime or whatever. I don't know if they're so set on cartoons are for children. But I don't know. It depends.
Grandma, it's anime.
Oh yeah, because they're not cartoons, are they? They're moving pictures. Taiwanese moving pictures, or caveman paintings, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, not cartoons. We got a super chat, by the way, from Brumakian Productions. Hope I'm saying that right. Would you believe me if I told you I enjoyed Raildeck so much that I wrote a YouTube novel about it that focuses on the encounter with Godzilla? A YouTube novel?
What's a?
I didn't know
does that
YouTube does
work?
novels. But
It is
maybe
like a
Like
Kamachi
in the
can expand
comment
YouTube.
section,
I'm looking at Godzilla.
some random guys got like a 4,000, 5,000 like chapter 1 of the Godzilla Index crossover fan fiction in their comments. It's probably you.
Man, dude, yo, Toaru getting kind of fancy with all these crossovers coming out. I'm just saying, with all these recent crossovers on Imaginary Fest,
Oh yeah, the
Man,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal
Yeah.
Alchemist.
yes,
That's
somebody
just-
even I think somebody got it translated.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they posted it to YouTube.
Oh.
I don't remember what the channel name is though, but I'm pretty sure it's on Aeon's Discord. So y'all should join Aeon's Discord if you want a link to the translation of the Full Metal Alchemist crossover.
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that post. And also like the video if you haven't already, because we want as many people to join the stream as possible. So make sure you like the video so more people join. Because the more the merrier, as some famous Dr. Eggman said, I think, from Shadow the Hedgehog, which is very niche. But I don't care, because we are here with the niche references.
I respect the
but
reference,
yeah,
don't worry.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll leave that there. Find a computer room.
Oh my god.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? We'll stop now. But yeah, it would be cool, like, if like Hideaki Anno, the guy who did Evangelion, and he also did like the Shin Godzilla movie, had like a railgun index crossover where like you have the level 5s, like, I don't know, trying to kill Godzilla. That'd be cool. Could you imagine like railgun like hitting Godzilla? Ooh, that'd be spicy. I like that. That'd be cool.
Dude.
Kaiju battle.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
giving
just
Kamachi-
thinking of that. Oh, dude, that'd be so sick.
Oh, okay. I just checked out his channel out of curiosity, and it is legitimately like a novel. It's like a
Oh,
video
really?
formatted novel. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That is interesting. Cool. But yeah, imagine if like someone like Iwaz turns into a kaiju in the next GT volume, and then everyone has to team up to take him down. I don't know. Kamachi would do something like that because he just writes ideas out his ass. But yeah, thank you for the super chat.
Object. And
What was that?
just bring in a heavy object, solos, Godzilla.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, y'all watched
Yeah.
it, right? You've gotten to it, right?
I
You're
have watched Heavy
Kamachi
Object.
fans, right? Yo, you finished it?
What, the anime? Yeah, but not the novels.
Oh, fake Kamachi fan.
I wouldn't call myself a Kamachi fan. I call myself an Index fan.
That's just bad L.
All right, okay. I appreciate the concept of the Kamachi verse, like the concept of Kamachi verse, like the fucking better version of the MCU with like all the crossovers and shit. That the concept on paper is just so fucking funny to me, and I don't know why.
Man,
But-
don't talk to me till you've read the zombie little sister, vampire older sister.
All right,
bro.
okay. I know, I'm missing out on peak fiction, but you know, I read Zashiki Wawashi and I wasn't impressed. Like, I thought the premise was good. Like, 3 volumes in, I enjoyed it, and then Zashiki Wawashi just became mid to me. I'm sorry. I know people love it, but it just
Yeah,
became a
well,
chore.
Heavy Objects,
Sorry.
Kamachi's best book.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't get it, because it's like maids and shit in a war. Like, war's meant to be serious, like
Well-
manly men and, you know
Well-
16-year-olds being sent off to die in France, you know.
The
all
idea
that
is like they're
love and stuff in
hired
history.
mercenaries and they're coming from a country that's completely like based around capitalism. So the idea is that you're providing services to get ahead of your competition in their services by being maids, battle maids. But there's more to it. There is actually more to the battle maid than you think.
Yeah. This is all the same fucking bullshit excuses that were inserted into Index to get them to wear swimsuits in December, I swear. Like, this is cap. I'm not buying it. Okay, I'll stop ranting. We got another super chat from Brewmackin Productions again. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the support. It says the Ultimate Giant Monster War, that's its title, takes place after New Testament, right when GT happened. And yes, Godzilla fights Mikoto Misaka. See, I called it. Very cool. We love the fan fictions over here on the channel. Definitely do. We love all the community posts and all that.
Fan fiction reviews win.
It has to be. Would people like me to like go? Oh, I bet people will love me to like review like the Lizard Heroics
top
one.
10 Index fan fiction.
Lizard Heroics is number one. Like, there's nothing beating it.
Gosh.
Like when Terma turns into a lizard, and what does he fucking say? It's lizard in time. No, he doesn't. He says something like, I wanted to save all the lizards, or something. It's like turns into fucking lizard from Spider-Man or some shit. I don't know. That's a real thing, by the way. I'm not making it up. What else does he? What else does Terma say in that volume?
Lizard brain. It was his lizard brain.
Lizard brain.
I need
the quote.
Wanted to save people.
Yeah. Something like that.
You posted it on your Twitter a while back.
I did. Well, it's so quotable, and we're forgetting it, and we're doing disservice. Oh well. Oh well. Thank you. By the way, has anyone seen like this? It's quite an old video. It's like it's fan made. It's like a Attack on Titan X Railgun like crossover thing, and it's live action, and it's like Misaka gets isekai'd into like the AOT world or something. And
wait, it was live action?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It was like cosplayers.
What?
I've never heard of that.
What? Hold up, now I'm searching for it.
Yeah,
I'll try to find it, but I remember watching it when I was like 16. But it's got like special effects and stuff, and it looks pretty good. Like for a fan made thing, it's sick. Attack on Titan Railgun, maybe it'll come up there. But I swear it was like Japanese or Chinese or some shit, so I'm not sure if it'll come up if it's happened in English. Railgun. Yeah, probably not.
Was the title in English, or was it like a Japanese title?
No, I swear it was like Japanese or Chinese.
It wasn't like on. It wasn't like on Nico Nico, was it? Was it on YouTube?
Maybe originally, but I swear someone put it on YouTube. Maybe they deleted it. I don't know. Maybe it's lost of time. Time to get.
Maybe it was a dream.
Oh, where did
no,
you go?
it wasn't a dream. Oh. Well,
I just completely closed out of Google for some reason. That was like muscle memory.
Right, shall I try and find it in like the Japanese kanji?
You gotta. This can't be ignored.
It is really good. I remember watching it like when I was 16 and being like, "Damn, this is cool." Give me the kanji for AOT. Okay, AOT, and then pull like Misaka kanji. That's already ahead of me. This is like the race to find it. If not, we'll try like Nico Nico or something. It doesn't appear to be on YouTube. RIP. Has it died?
If it was
Chinese. Unless I have to go back and like. Oh,
tell me about it.
I don't know why I'm making those noises, but I think I found it on. Oh, it's not the video. Yes.
Oh.
I found it, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I found it. Okay, where shall I post it?
Can you screen, like on the podcast? Can you screen record it? and just live
Wait,
reactions
you want to do watch
here?
party?
Yeah,
watch
can we
party?
watch party it? Just live reactions.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Oh, we got a super chat first from Apon Jr. Aeon, erotic fallen angel maid outfit cosplay wear. You know, I did the
you told me that
musical
was
one, and you know, I
20,000.
thought that was right. I did the musical one, and I thought, you know, this is enough. And then I'm just getting people saying, when are you doing the Othinus cosplay? When are you doing the Kanzaki cosplay? Now the erotic fallen angel arrow maid bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah,
It left me like 10 million.
Dude, that's what someone asked me. Dude, he's like, "Hey, your name is Othinus. So when are you actually gonna cosplay as Othinus?" And I'm like, "Never." I just
Why do people want to see us in this shit? Like,
I
don't-
know,
we don't
like,
look good.
like we're beautiful, sure, but I mean,
it's the
a
dance,
different kind of
happy dance
beauty.
effect.
yeah, it's kind of weird, bro. I mean, right? I don't know.
I'm too hairy
YouTube man,
for
dance for me.
Do it.
Put on Misaka outfit and
I
dance for
am.
me,
I'm like
YouTube
head
man.
to toe in hair. Too
Oh
much
my
information,
God.
probably, but there you go.
That just makes it better for some people.
Did he have
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
Wookiee fetish or something? Like, I'm not saying I'm not hairy, but come on.
I don't know. I've heard like Japanese guys like their women unshaved, so you'd be
Oh,
very
no.
welcome.
Oh dear. Not that that's a problem, but just bringing it up. You know, a bit of hair's fine. You like, all right. Well, we'll stop it there. We'll stop it there. we'll
Stop
nuke
it.
that conversation topic. We will send that into the abyss of Sephiroth and leave it there.
For now.
Leave Karon's on to handle that one. Fuck my life. Okay. All right. Shall I screen share?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Window or Chrome tab? Yeah, I want Chrome tab. Which one is it? That's a good question.
Which one is what? The video or the present?
No, I mean like the tab I need to click. I think
Isn't
it's
it
that
present?
one. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Yep.
How long is it? 5 minutes?
No, it's like 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
7 minutes,
Okay,
yeah.
it's a bit. Well, can I full screen it? Okay, yeah. Okay, it's much clearer now.
There you go.
You guys ready? Maybe turn the volume
Yeah.
up on it. I don't know if it's loud enough. Is that loud?
Yeah,
Too loud.
hopefully we get it at a decent frame rate. This is very.
Yeah, the frame rate's pretty choppy.
Yeah. Oh wait. It
Oh, wait,
cleared
that's
up.
good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, for a second.
Oh, is it okay now? Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. It's sustainable.
No one will be afraid of you.
Wait, it's English.
I'm not afraid
Wait.
of you,
Yeah, because it's a
Oh, wait.
gaijin.
Oh wait.
Guido.
He's a gaijin Esper.
覚悟しなさい
Look at the effects; they're so good, aren't they?
Smoke.
Yeah, that's honestly good.
Bro, Snoop Dogg Esper just got wiped. He got a smoke just in time. There we go, attack on railgun.
It's about the same quality of as the actual Attack on Titan movie. So.
さっきは危なかったですね
Yeah, the CGI sticks out.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, this is good for fan made. Like, damn.
Yeah, this is really good.
どう言ったらいいかなさっきの戦いって私は全然違うスタート
What was that laugh?
What?
何よ。
Oh, isekai.
名乗りなさい。ここはあなたの来る場所
I
では
hope
な
they
い。
kiss.
Mikasa and Misaka. See how the names are similar?
東洋人か。
何が同人だよ。日本だよ。日本。
全く聞いたことがない。
ここ。どこ？
ウォールローゼの近郊だよ。
ウォールローゼ？
Oh, I just realized we
それこ
lost
そ
Ophinus.
誰だ？
Oh, right.
ミカさん。
He just couldn't handle
コ
it.
スプレ？
Cosplay? What?
True.
何？
まさか時間や環境が変わらせて演奏能力が狂ったの？おい、今どういうこと？自分で見てよ。こんなの何かも。
Okay.
Let's go. That's tired.
Oh, this is great.
この世界は醜いけど、
Come on, Railgun.
でも勝てば生きていける。
二度と自分目の前で死ぬなんか。
Oh, look at her do. She's doing physics. If only physics was this type at school. Damn.
Come on, you gotta get behind their
だ
necks.
からあいつらを潰す方法をちゃんと教えてて
Oh,
な。
what a tune.
いいのか？行くわよ。さあ、首の後ろの縦1メートル、幅10センチのところをやれ。了解。これが私の戦闘部。
What?
He's railgunning the what do you call it? The sword thing.
ゴロゴ、姉様、一体どういうことだ？実はあなた
Oh,
を意
yes,
見に転送したいんだけど。
Why is that turtle shit? I don't remember this.
あなたたちは
You know?
Why
They
did they
just,
call
like-
it like turtles?
You know, some
The
random
footage
with
got
no
corrupted and
context.
it's just like random B footage. Quick.
行くわよ。
待って、ここに残ってエレの夢に力を貸してほしいの。あなたならきっとできる。
それにあんたには仲間がいるじゃない。夢って仲間と叶うもんだよ。その方がずっと楽しいよ。
I hope the
I'm down.
Gaijin
Yo-yo.
Esper dude
And
shows
the
back
showing.
up and just puts them in his harem.
あ
He's my
He's the
favorite
true
Toaru
MC.
character.
the Gaijin pyrokinesis Esper.
I have no idea what like the point of this plot was.
夢じゃなかっ
You know what? Actually, this is pretty in line
Uh,
with Komachi tier crossovers.
た。あんた
Nah,
に
they
元気
just get
に生きていき
isekai'd
なよ。
and yeah, she just kills a titan
Yeah.
and that's it. There she goes back. There we go.
Dude, that was like,
What do you think of that?
that's just crazy to think that's almost a decade old.
Man.
Oh, Ophinus is back.
Welcome back, Othinus.
Dude.
You missed the hype.
No, I saw the last 2 minutes and I was just cringing at first of all the acting. It's like watching the Bleach live action movie again. It's just oh god, no. But it was something. It's something. Yeah. It was something.
The
The quality-
Mikasa and the Mikoto were
I think you're
better
being too
performed than the
harsh.
Kuroko.
The
You're-
quality was pretty good. I
Yes.
enjoyed the quality and the effects.
No,
and
I
the-
agree.
Yeah.
It's just it's for me. It's just the way the Japanese people like act in movies. Like they just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know. like they try too hard.
They
But what
they
makes it look
present
bad?
themselves very anime.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
act out as though they were in an anime, which, you know, I guess it's just ingrained in their culture that cutesy, like IRL, to be cutesy, you have to be as close to anime girl as possible.
Like I wouldn't see an IRL Kuroko acting like that.
But then again, if you take it too far in the other direction, you do end up getting like Netflix tier adaptions. So,
Bro, we don't do stop. I don't even want to go down that route. Even with the new Seven Deadly Sins movie coming out. Oh no.
oh wait, there's a live action one coming.
Are you
out?
talking
No.
Are you talking about the mobile game?
Yeah, no, it's
No,
like,
basically the mobile game.
yeah, basically, yeah. It's just the 3D continuation after Seven Deadly Sins ended, but like the animation looks like something you see from Ruby. It's disgusting. It's so bad. It's
no.
yeah. It's yeah. No, it's no.
Man.
But-
Well, I hope you play Makoto in the sequel, Aeon.
Yeah.
Proven that you have
True.
to look for it.
Oh
wait.
boy.
Wait, no. Wait, what if Aqua comes in? Just saying. Aqua might pop in, and then that could be Aeon.
Ooh, well.
Nah, I want them to bring the
Me-
Gaijin back, and I want him to play Aqua.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, I mean, if there is ever any next live action, and they need someone to be Aqua, I'm hitting the gym 5 hours every day, and I'm eating like, I don't know, an entire cow every day. I will commit myself like a monk to this if it meant me being Aqua. Like, ooh, yeah, I love that. I'd die for that. Hell yeah. But I mean, although I can be like the situation where it's, you know, what's he called? Blah, 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 blah. The guy who's Superman and Geralt, or what's his name? The actor. Henry Cavill. Yeah, someone mentioned in chat. Henry Cavill. Yes, him. He left The Witcher like season 3 because the production team behind it aren't like following like the books or the games. So he's just like said, okay, I'm not doing this anymore, because he's like a super fan of like the books. So
he
I
was a
can be
fan of
like
the
that. I'd
books
be
and not
like,
the games. Wow.
oh no, I think he was a fan of both.
Okay.
But books, of course. But yeah, I'd be like him, because if like the director or whatever wasn't doing it right, like getting like stuff wrong or not giving it like a decent adaptation. Of course, you got to change some things, but if it's like just a complete just deviation of it, I'd be like, yeah, I'm out.
Are you ready for
But
your
yeah.
kiss scene with Elizard?
I mean, you know, actors have got to do stuff like that, like depending on what's going on. Yeah, I don't know about that. Depends how much you pay me. DN Gamer, the super chat. Thanks very much. Hey, do you want to check out the Toaru? I can't even say that. Toarunament. Okay, there we go. Toarunament video I'm working on. I can't finish it until tournament day, but I want to see your reaction so far. Yeah, it depends what it's about. If you send me a link, then I'll check it out later, maybe.
I've seen Dee talk about the Toarunament. Toarunament?
That's such a hard word to say. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah. Is that for like Toaru Mugen?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I still need to download that because I want to play as Lola, but maybe one day. Oh yeah, yeah. People mentioned in the chat, like, I still haven't had a chance to voice Aqua yet. Really, maybe I should try one day.
Maybe you can like
Fine.
do it cameo. Are you still looking at doing a accelerator abridged?
Oh yeah, I'm conflicted about it because it's like I could probably make it work, but it's like I would need people to do it with me. Otherwise, are people gonna like it if I do all the voices?
No,
you gotta get
need
Scavenger.
Look. You need multiple voices if you're gonna do something like this. Because like I've watched a couple other channels where like they do what you're talking about and they use the same like 2 or 3 voices, and it's not. You need more to make it way better. But that's just my opinion, of course. But that's what I would do personally.
Yeah, I'll voice the character. Fine.
You sound like yeah. Look, I mean, hey, bro, I'm just saying. You know some people that would be willing to help you.
I mean, I made a tweet saying, "Hey, is anyone interested in this?" And literally, no one fucking said anything.
I
So,
saw people reply to it.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I
did
didn't.
not.
I didn't see it. So I had no idea what you're talking about.
well, thing is, like, okay, I can do a variety of voices, but when it comes to the female characters, like my female character voice is like, I mean, it's laughable. It's funny, you know. In the Bridge series, it's fine because the objective isn't to be make people laugh, but for like the variety of how many female characters there are in accelerated anime, it's like, ugh, so many. I can't do a distinct female voice for each of these characters. So I agree with you off this. Like, it is definitely unsustainable when you've got that many. But for like the shitpost videos where I'm like being Kuroko, then fuck yeah, I can be Kuroko. I can do this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, do it, bro.
Why not? Yeah, exactly. But when it comes to that, yeah, it's definitely a harder task. But like, I have thought about like going on a casting call and be like, hey, if you're a voice actor and everything, come and join my stupid project I no one gives a shit about. But I'd rather have people in the community do it because I love Toaru fans and I think it'd be a lot more funny. Kind of like the Reddit like sing-alongs, like we know like all the Reddit and at like the 4chan when they all sing together like this anime song or whatever. Like hardly any of them can sing, like, and it's the same principle. Like hardly anyone will be like, you know, Oscar-worthy talents.
Yeah,
I'm not either. Like, no shit. But you don't need to be fun abridged. Like, as long as you're funny, as long as you deliver the line. All right, okay. Part of being funny is the line delivery. Okay, I get it. But you can be so bad that you're funny. And I think that's what I want to go for.
I understand that 100%. I completely get that.
Yeah.
Get the funniest guy you know and have him help you with the script, and then everyone can be
Oh, I mean, I can write a script maybe. Like, it might be hard coming up with jokes and stuff. I mean, if people want to suggest like gags or whatever in scenes, but I feel like Accelerator is like the perfect Toaru anime for an abridged, not just because of its length, but just because of like the dumb shit that happens in it that you can put out of context.
He'd make for a good straight man. Or you could like write him as the he's just trying as hard as he can to be edgy. Like it's just all a ploy. Yeah.
I've also thought about like writing him as like some kind of like drug addict, like in rehab, because he keeps going to the hospital. And he's just hallucinating, kind of like what he turned into in like the second arc briefly.
Last Order wasn't real the entire time. It's just his coping mechanism for the Sisters arc.
I mean, like the first scene of it is him literally just falling off a building for no reason. It's just like, yeah, better go back to the hospital, take my meds. I don't know.
So you're already ready for the voice acting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was perfect, man.
Maybe I am. Yeah, I mean, I could be Accelerator. Maybe I'm not sure, but it's like the fucking scavenger lollies and shit. Like, who's gonna voice them? I'm gonna just get like. Should I just like ask a few female fans to be like, "Hey, you want to be my thing?"
Don't say to go up to them and say, "Be my thing." I don't think they'll.
No, I'm not. It's be in my thing. It is be my thing.
You know, at least the friction dudes, Seki, I can't remember the person's name. At least that one's a boy. Just say, at least that one's a dude.
Yeah.
Have all of them voiced by dudes with deep voices, except for the one that's actually a dude.
But yeah, I think it'd be a fun project to work on. I have literally no experience in it, so I'm probably way out my depth. But fuck it, we'd try it. I don't know how long it'd take, but you gotta try, I guess.
Put all the work in this, get striked by Warner Brothers.
I mean, as long as I chop it up properly, I'm sure Kadokawa are fine with it. I mean, Kadokawa seems like one of the few companies who actually cares about like fair use and everything, so I'm sure they're fine with it.
Are they? Didn't they do
that whole, after all.
Didn't they have that whole thing with I'm Not Mark or whatever his name was?
I think that was Toei.
Was it Toei?
Yeah, Toei. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Toei are notoriously like that. But Kadokawa, I mean, literally, they hired Gantz Giguk, who did the Ava Bridged, and they don't seem to have a problem with that. So
that's true.
yeah, so yeah, Kadokawa seem pretty, what do you call it? Modern thinking, maybe progressive. I don't know the exact word. Yeah, something like that. When it comes to like fair use on the YouTubes. So, we got a super chat. Cray Delay Gaming. I'd be willing to voice in an abridged. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I definitely would like more the merrier.
Just make sure you have good mics. That's probably like the only standard is have a mic that isn't an Xbox lobby mic.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the prerequisite. That's like the minimum requirement. Just don't have a shit mic.
No, but dude, you should really like invest your time into like an abridged accelerator. I think it'd be really cool to see like an abridged series by you and a whole bunch of people in the community. I think that'd be so freaking cool, dude. Like,
thanks. Yeah, I mean, people were already like digging like my crappy shit post voiceover vids. I know my Railgun one kind of sucked because, well, I'm really critical of the Railgun one because I was going through like the pages and I was like, I can't find any juicy content, so I kind of had to like make most of it up. But if you look at like the index light novel, there's just so many things that are just like wacky and stupid that you can make fun of and just like do funny voices for. But yeah, I feel like the Terma one has been a hit, which I uploaded yesterday. So I feel like, yeah, it is something that has potential, and if I, do my own abridged, then that's basically that kind of content forever. And oh my god, we got our first thought bot in the chat. Get out of here! We don't want that here.
No,
I'm actually proud. 16 Toaru Podcast in, we finally got our first like thought bot dating stupid thing. Gotta love it. I'm proud of that. Woo! That means I made it as a YouTuber. Yeah, boy. Where were we again? Sorry about that. That's deviation.
I forgot.
We're on a we were talking about bridge, but we can talk about something else. Like, depends what you want to talk about. Anyone? I know I've done a lot of the talking, so I can shut up if need be. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's what you're best at.
You know what? I'll just ask because I've been kind of curious about this for a while. But if you could have any NT light novel adapted into an anime, aside from NT 9 and 10, because we all know those would be probably the best ones. What would you want to see animated? Because for me personally, I have not heard you guys' answers, and I would just like to hear what you guys think.
Well, we got to be cautious about spoilers for Toonie.
Yeah.
Cautious spoilers.
Oh, then just say the NT title. We don't gotta go into detail. Just whatever volume. Or yeah, you know what I mean.
I guess that's tricky. It's sort of hard because like the latter half of NT, it's very much like multi-novel arcs, and the first half is sort of boring up until Othinus. Maybe I don't know. One of my favorite early NT novels was always Baggage City, though some people disagree with that line of thinking. But I think it sort of sets up the tone and the stakes of NT like early on. I guess the problem. It's so hard to like choose a specific one, right? Because like
then let me say like if not like a specific like NT for like NT 9 or 10, what arc from the light novel series would you like to see animated without giving away any spoilers to Toonie?
Okay. So like arc, that's much easier to.
Yeah, sorry. What arc would you like to see?
Yeah, then like you got to choose the Aleister Crowley arc, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Good choice. Okay. I guess it's my turn. Yes, excluding the Othinus arc, I'd have to say New Testament 18 because I feel like it's not just an important volume, but also the stuff that's in it is also important for like the entire like franchise and lore and everything. So I'd have to say that. Otherwise, I'd say New Testament 11 because I know there were a lot of people curious about a certain character, Shokuho, in terms of when Railgun T came out, which actually boosted the sales of New Testament 11 in Japan because they were curious about Shokuho, and that prompted them to read that volume. So I'd say that just purely for like the overall fandom. So yeah, those two.
Fantastic choices. Toonie, I was wondering, have you started NT or like?
I started the most earliest of early volume 1. And I did not make it far at all.
Okay. No, it's
Sadly.
fine. No, you're fine.
I have to commit.
Where you're at. You're fine. Because I ain't gonna lie. Aeon, I'm sorry. I told you this like 2 months ago, but I still haven't read GT7. I'm like on like the second chapter, and I haven't been reading it. But it is. I do want to read GT7. I probably will get it done for real this time before Christmas. 100% before Christmas. Yeah. I'll give you a full in-depth synopsis too, just so you know I'm not lying to you.
You have disappointed me beyond measure.
Man, I've disappointed my grandma and my dad. I think you'll be fine. You know, it's
Nah. But your grandma later for introducing her to the masterpiece that is Komachi Kazuma's Senmachi next. But yeah,
I bet she'd like Heavy Object more.
No comment. But yeah, no, Toonie, when you get farther along, I would like to also know what arc you find your favorite in the NT series.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely plan on doing like a volume review series. So like every time I finish a volume, I review the volume. I feel like that would give me the motivation anyways to just continue going. See, that's my problem. Like I start series, like for example, I started Bleach and I'm on volume. What volume am I on? I'm on like volume 40 now, and then I just stopped randomly, and I haven't picked it back up in like 3 weeks. Because like my whole goal was like, yeah, I'm gonna catch up before the anime starts. I just gotta get to the 1,000-year Blood War, and then I just stopped.
So I'm a huge Bleach fan. I love the anime Bleach. I grew up watching that when I was young. I even watched it on what was it, Adult Swim, Toonami, whatever that was back in the day. And like, bro, skip everything right now and just watch the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. It's just that good.
My friends would scream at me.
Oh man, I'm biased though. I love Bleach. Definitely, I love Bleach.
Yeah, from what I've seen, I really enjoy it. I thought Society was great.
Yep.
I think I'm on Arankar.
The Arankars, yep. But
I'm like after the part where like now gets fully introduced, like with like the whole like actual form and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I know where you're at. But no, yeah, dude, I was just watch that.
Yeah, I gotta get on it. I gotta catch up.
Watch that and read the light novel. that's what you gotta.
Oh, do you think they're gonna adapt the light novel in the adaptation?
Wait, what?
The Bleach light novels.
Dude, I have not even touched the Bleach light novel. I didn't even have a Bleach light novel.
Oh yeah, apparently like it's like My Kubo and it like expands upon like certain characters. So I heard like they're gonna adapt it like after 1,000-Year Blood War or something like that.
Dude, that'd be so cool. I'm gonna have to look at that after this because like I really had no idea like there were light novels for Bleach, but now I'm gonna go look at them after I read GT7.
Just pull an average index fan.
Yeah, read the wiki first. Nah, don't be wiki reader. They're subhuman.
No, I would never even attempt to be a wiki reader. I shit on all those kids that try to come at me saying all that wiki stuff. No. I actually read the real source material.
Or come to the channel instead. Or the better wiki.
Or come to the Mr. Best Cosplayer Aqua YouTube channel. Definitely, 100%.
Oh, which channel is that? I want to check him out.
Two kinds.
Oh, this guy.
Damn. I mean, I don't know if I'm the best Aqua cosplayer. I'm just the white guy who cosplayed Aqua.
So like the
That's-
only white guy who's the only one. So that
Yeah.
by
Look,
default the
Probably
best,
the only one.
Hold on 1 second.
the most
man. So-
accurate.
No, I'm saying that because there's this Japanese Aqua who like made a scale like model of Aqua's mace. Like 'cause Aqua's mace is like 3.5 meters tall, and he actually made that to scale. So,
Dang.
Oh wow.
All I can do is kneel compared to him because I made Ascalon, yeah, but I didn't even make that to scale because Ascalon's like 2.5 meters or 2 meters, 2.5 I think, and I made it like 1.5 because it's hard to take a 2.5 meter sword with you around, especially to a convention. It's like I think there's a limit, like in terms of certain conventions with like how big your sword is. Yep, you can make that innuendo if you want, but no, but.
I can already see the rivalry between you two. You may have better everything related to Aqua than me, but I'm British.
Yeah, I guess I got lucky with that one, but no, I respect the Japanese Aqua guy. He was sick. Like as soon as I saw that, I was like, damn, I'm following you. You're a Chad. But yeah,
So go.
try my
ahead.
best.
I was just gonna say, I think your cosplay would be absolutely fine. I mean, come on, man. Like you and other people know, man. I'm Hawaiian. I don't really see people like me cosplaying as Othinus. No. It's just Hawaiian Oth. No, not happening.
Surely
Nope.
there's like some character from NT3 you could cosplay, just some random like side stander, just like
this guy, bro.
some random. Oh yeah,
Whoa.
I'm actually a background character from NT3. How'd you know based off my cosplay?
You know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah,
Just put on a Hawaiian shirt and you're done.
bro. I have like 40,000 in my closet.
Perfect.
But no, dude. But no, I was actually gonna also add. For me personally, I really like, aside from the NT9, NT10 arc, I really like the War Rejector arc. I love it. Yeah, War Rejector. I like War Rejector arc. Kamisato, I do like him. But
Depends which part of it.
Part where he's
I mean-
not in it.
I don't hate it, but it's good. It's good overall. Oda hates it, but yeah.
let's see.
Sauce. Awkward silence.
Yeah, wait, what are we waiting for? Wait, were we getting a saw?
I don't know.
happened?
Are we waiting for something? are we waiting for New Testament to happen? New Testament anime, New Testament English
Oh, yeah.
release.
Okay,
It's
okay,
in the
so-
stars. It's gonna happen. I can't wait. Sorry.
So, I guess-
down.
Maybe technically excluding Toonie, because I don't know if he's even allowed to like have opinions regarding it. Do you think we're gonna get the NT adaptions from Yin Press? Since we have Old Testament, they decided to specify Old Testament. Are we getting New Testament? Because my one holdup with it is that's a lot to. If we can follow the same schedule of like 3 books a year from the previous Yin Press releases, that's going to be a while to get through it all. And it's been a hot minute since Old Testament started its translation. But they specified Old Testament for the omnibus, so it's like
I'm like, I really like. A part of me wants them to actually like animate NT, like NT1, NT2, etc., so on. But like at the same time, it kind of feels like they should just start with NT like 8, 9, and 10, just like with that Othinus part, just start there. But like, I mean, there's a lot of information that you need to get in order to understand what happens later. But I think I'm still on the idea of just make NT 8, 9, and 10 a movie. Just make it a nice long movie like Heaven's Feel from the Fate series. Or just like do it like Fate. Just have like 3-hour long movies a piece.
yeah,
Isn't that what they wanted for World War III? But that didn't happen.
yeah. Yeah, I can't see the Othinus arc working out as or at least the 3 books. I don't see it working out as like a single movie. It'd have to be broken up into 3 movies, and even then, because like the big issue with Index 3 was like it tried to bring down every arc to 3 episodes, which is like a little under an hour, right? Is somebody blowing into the mic?
Oh, I think that was me. That was my fan.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's my fan.
Put it outside a car window or something. That made me lose my train of thought. So the problem with like Index 3 was like they tried to condense all of the each novel into like 3 episodes, which just simply isn't enough. You needed like 4 episodes minimum for the shortest novels, and at most like 6, right? So for a movie, NT9 could work as a movie, like an hour and a half movie. I think that's plenty of time because that's like that's one of the shortest Index books. It's like the perfect amount of time or size to adapt, because it'd be like 4 or 5 episodes of an anime. Some of the other books, you would need at least 3 1.5 to 2 hour movies each to do a good like Othinus arc of 8, 9, 10 adaptation.
Well, thank God we are all buying that new book coming out that weighs 40,000 pounds to contribute to this NT adaptation. Ah, man, dude. I really want to see this anime like everybody else.
Buying the omnibus for powerlifting, not for reading.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna walk into the gym with.
Not only are you getting the real Bible, but you're getting the real Bible and gains.
Yeah,
it'd be like Korean Jesus. Have you guys seen Korean Jesus?
Yes, yeah, the one where he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. I know that.
Yeah, it's like a statue of Jesus in Korea, and he's like super buff for no reason. So that's basically you after you read the Index Omnibus.
And lifting the weight of everyone's sin.
Exactly. You can do like multiple workouts with it. Probably you can put it on your core, do some sit-ups with it, do some biceps. You can do everything. You can probably bench press it. I don't know. There's a lot of weight in books, to be fair. Like I've got like a library of like not just weeb books, but I've got like a shit ton of like World War I and World War II books. And yeah, those weigh a ton. Like if you put a lot of books into a box, like damn.
It'll be like just take that picture of like the super buff guy walking next to the guy with the giant head, and he's just like, where do you work out? But just reverse it. The super buff guy will have be like, Index Omnibus.
You just imagine that nerdy kid from the Polar Express, like, you know where I work out? The library. He just brings out the Index Omnibus on like both sides.
Dang. Yeah, hopefully they do a better job of advertising that than they did the digital releases of the Kindle or just digital releases of the Index manga, because I don't know anybody who knew about that.
Yeah, it was like just wasn't a thing. Like it just no one tweet or anything. It just kind of happened.
I think the worst
I need to remind
part,
myself to tweet about that.
The worst part to me is that like if I look up Index manga volume 1 on Amazon. Oh my gosh, I keep misspelling it. Like the first results are the paperback book, and the paperback book doesn't directly link me to the digital.
Yeah, I know on. Let me see. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the pages are disconnected. So like you have to do extra searching for the Kindle, or like specify Kindle to even like come across it.
I mean, that is interesting.
By the way,
like,
I'm curious.
Yep.
Is this omnibus gonna be like the Spice and Wolf, like where it's like got a limited amount of copies, or is this gonna be a conveyor belt? But I imagine because it costs a lot to produce, it probably will have a limited amount of copies.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it probably won't be limited at all. If I had to guess.
Okay.
We did the Kingdom Hearts release, and I'd imagine a lot of those are printed because they're still in stock. And I was like almost a year ago at this point. And it's like a lot of pages. It's like all of the Kingdom Hearts light novels combined it into one. And that's still available. So I'd imagine stock would be pretty good. Unless the 2-hour community buys it all.
We have our goals.
I mean, we both said we'll do our bit, so
For sure.
yeah.
Well, if Yen Press just sponsors Aeon, do a nice review of it. Talk about, he can redo his Old Testament reviews, but now sponsored.
Yeah, right.
He can
Well,
have him at least mention that there's the digital versions of the index manga.
Oh, yeah. We were like, whoa, really? It's like, yeah, it kind of happened months ago.
Looking for a new sponsor, so my email is in my channel description if you want to contact me, or just do it on Twitter, regardless. But yeah, I mean, that'd be sick. But we'll see.
But yeah, I'm excited for what to come with promotion and stuff. I would imagine I would have an impact with it, with like content ideas and stuff like that. So I'll definitely make sure to get like a video out on the socials with like TikToks and like all of that photography shots. I will make sure this thing is promoted heavily.
Trying to fit
Nice,
that thing
yeah.
in frame without making it look like a straight line from 20 feet away.
I mean, I've also like enabled notifications on Yen Press's Twitter page, so and I constantly look at it as soon as they post something new. I'm like, is it Omnibus News? Is it Omnibus News?
Yeah,
I know they probably won't say anything for a while now, but I'm like,
Yeah,
as
if
soon
I
as,
had to guess,
as soon as we get more news. Sorry.
I feel like it's gonna be a bit. I would imagine once the cover. It's like for these special editions, it's a bit of a process to get these like designs, like, you know, because like it's pretty much original designed in a way, similar like Spice and Wolf, for example, because it's not like the Spice and Wolf, like the front cover of it is like more designed in an artsy way than using assets from Japan. So I feel like the whole approval of licensors is quite different from like a typical light novel release. So, but once the confirmation is good, like the cover is like officially revealed, then I definitely could see the promotion going, because right now pretty much what's to work with is the volume 1 with cover not final, so not much to work with.
Yeah,
As long as it doesn't go the route as the original printing of Spice and Wolf.
Yeah,
that cover was something else.
Oh yeah. Yes, yeah, that would never happen.
but yeah, as soon as we get like some more news, like release date or the cover gets revealed, like I'm definitely making a video about that. I'm retweeting everywhere. I'm posting on my Instagram. I'm posting everywhere. So yeah, and you guys who are watching this, do your bit. Retweet that. Share that. Get people on it. Like, because the more you do that, the more people are going to find it. The more people are going to be like, hey, that sounds cool. And they're going to pick it up. So do your bit as well. And that doesn't even cost anything. You don't have to, don't even have to buy the book. You just have to retweet it. You just have to like the post. Simple as.
Yeah, just spread it around.
Yeah, support my GoFundMe so I can buy the book.
You cheeky thing. Oh. But yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no, just I'm with you guys. I'm just super excited for all this stuff. And if Yen Press is really releasing this, I think there's so much more like potential. Like so much more is gonna come out in the next years of Toaru for Toaru. and I can't wait to see those. It just gets me excited when I see stuff like this. It gives me hope that the NT anime isn't dead.
Yeah, I mean, we got to wait until the 20th anniversary, I think. If we get nothing on the 20th anniversary, I feel like that's when we lose all hope. That is when the copium is obliterated and the copium starts to ensue. But we are optimists here on the channel, and I'm sure you guys are optimistic because there's no fun being a doomer. Because we love the series. We want the best for the series. I'm sure everyone here does, unless you just hate GT for no reason.
What? Somebody hate GT for no reason? That's never happened before.
Could you imagine?
Could
you imagine Index fans not understanding what build-up is after 11 build-up volumes in OT?
You mean having like 2 previous novel series with build-up volumes and then being shocked that there's build-up volumes in the third one?
No way! That's crazy. I can't believe it.
Dang. If only there was a precedent.
Oh, is that a Terror of the Left reference? Precedent? You sensible. If you think about it, everything is a Toaru reference.
True.
Like, JoJo is overrated now. We need a new king to replace it.
The
to
Holy
have a reference
Bible.
everywhere. Yes. See, I think the Omnibus actually might sell more than the Bible like next year. Because it's the true Bible. It is the Old Testament.
It is true, spitting facts.
Now, do you see Imaginary Fest lasting that long all the way into an anime adaptation of like the 20th anniversary?
As long as it's making money.
Hold on. If Genshin Impact can still live on, and even Fate Grand Order, the mobile game, if those gacha games can continue living on, I think Imaginary Fest is just fine.
I mean, I wouldn't call this comparable, but
you're absolutely right. But you understand what I'm saying. I mean, like comparing, that shit to Genshin is just, they're leagues apart. But
you got the big three. You got your Primo, Saint Quartz, and Gekitus. The big
three. Honestly, though.
Well, yeah, I think it will.
I agree. But I would spend money on Imaginary Fest, but the game's in Japanese. I don't know how to spend money in Japanese.
Good news! You can just use your credit card, and it'll do the transaction through the Play Store.
No, we don't need to do that. I don't need the Play Store. No, that's cool. That's too much work. I spent enough money on Genshin.
Yeah, that's how Aeon doxed himself that time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was live streaming his Imaginary Fest rolls, and he decided to buy some, and he just showed all of his personal information on accident.
Oh my goodness!
No, I did not. He's lying. Listen. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a live stream where I was like pulling for like Mina Mathers, and I can't remember who else, but yeah, I mainly wanted Mina. And someone super chatted me to like to do a roll or get some Gakotas. So I was like, okay, I'll buy some Gakotas with this. And obviously, I'm not stupid. I obviously blacked out my screen when I was doing the purchase. But Malcolm decided to troll me. He said, I can see everything. And
I would be so scared.
I fucking hated you for that so much. Like, I was so mad. So if you want to see me get mad at Malcolm, go back to that video. It's like the Mina gacha pulls. But damn, you trolled me super hard.
And which channel is that video on?
Sorry.
Which channel is that video on?
Oh, it might be on a second channel. Yeah, if it's a live stream, yes. My second channel, Aeon of Osiris, link is in the description. If you want to subscribe to, and that's where the VOD will be uploaded after this stream ends as well. Once it's all processed, I'll delete it here on the channel and upload it there because I don't want the massive stream VODs like clogging up my channel because I feel I don't like it when it's like the stuff though.
Is it
Sorry.
really an issue now that YouTube has the live tabs?
That's a good
that
point.
is
I don't know enough. I don't know enough actually. Maybe not.
And I feel like that sort of
Uh,
allows you to consolidate into the single channel.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I honestly haven't done enough research about it with the new updates. The new update's pretty recent. That's a good point. But yeah, I don't know if it still affects like the algorithm in terms of your channel, because I know like in terms of watch time and everything. I'm not sure if it has an impact or if it's counted as its separate
If
algorithm
it doesn't
for that.
like boost your channel with YouTube trying to capitalize on like Twitch's everything, all their problems going on, like they've been putting a lot of focus into live streaming lately. I would be shocked if they did not adjust the algorithm to push channels that stream a lot, because
Yeah.
like especially with like the advent of like VTubers and stuff.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
imagine it would boost.
All right. Shall I hold my hands up and say, leave it for the people to decide? Should I do a poll?
Yeah,
Honestly,
go for it.
like I think you should just leave it on your channel. I mean, I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel like after,
Yeah.
anyways. But that's just me. That's just me though.
Yeah, then I'm sure Yin Press would definitely want to buy ad space in your podcast, so you can stop midway and be like, by the way, guys, this podcast is sponsored by Yin Press. Check out their Amazon store now with digital. That's right, digital copies of the Index manga. Not actually sponsored by Yin Press.
Of course, I need a sponsor, but we will sort that out over time. But my DMs are open. But yeah, I'll make a poll, I guess. Or just, actually, fuck it. Just let me know in the chat. Should I just say, yes for I should keep it here. No, I should do it for second channel.
You could just do a community.
Yeah, I know, but
community
I'm
tab.
lazy. I'm typing it out. I'm like,
I'm lazy. Oh
I'm
man.
like, which one's easier? Actually, we'll get more people. We'll get more interactions because when they just press a button rather than typing it out. So that makes the viewers lazy. That they can just press one button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I would say main, secondary. And I'll have to find a new purpose for my second channel. I don't know. I'll find something. Okay, poll is up. Where do you want the VOD? Do you want it to stay here, or do you want it on my Aeon of Osiris? I've got a feeling I know what people say. I'll just probably say main, won't they?
It's 50-50 right
all
now
hold
with 6 votes.
Oh, is it? Well, yeah, we'll wait for it to. VOD is basically after the stream ends, like just the video. So it's basically just after the stream ends. Where do you want the video to be?
Did you just privatize all the old ones, or are they deleted?
No, I left the old ones still up on the main.
Okay.
Yeah. Only time will tell.
A VOD is a video on demand. It's basically the recording of the live show. For anybody who's not aware.
The people will decide. I love democracy. I love the republic.
Main for the win.
For those who don't know,
I'm
no,
just
that is a
saying.
Star Wars reference.
Oh, see, I wouldn't understand that because I have no knowledge of Star Wars.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, that's from Revenge of the
Ah.
Sith. It's Palpatine. He goes,
Come
I love
on,
democracy.
guys. You know,
I
the
love the Republic.
Enterprise.
Look,
and
look, man. I watched Revenge of the
Spock.
Sith in movies in
Star
2005
Wars.
when I was like, I don't even know, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I don't know, dude. It was somewhere around then, dude. So my memory sucks. I don't. All I remember is Anakin got bodied because he didn't have the high ground. That's the only thing I remember.
There's also that
You
really
were the
cool guy
chosen
who
one.
breathes.
You were the
Darth Vader.
chosen one.
A Sith Lord?
Ugh.
But yeah, like my hidden talent is that I can like quote like most typical movies. Like they're just I love the memes.
It's so sad.
It's not sad. It's
Malcolm-
based like.
Dude, you're a savage, Malcolm. Like, who hurt you? Just like,
My parents.
you're trolling Aeon with your credit card, and then just oh man, dude.
No disrespect. I still need to get you back for that. Like, I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I'll do something. But thing is, you don't make any videos or anything. It's like it's hard to troll you.
Yeah. One day I'll make a video. Whenever I'm like,
Okay.
remember.
What?
All right, when you make a video, I'll try to be sneaky and I'll think of something.
Right.
I'll be on your toes.
But now I'm
Well,
gonna
now
just
I've
like
won you.
assume everything was actually you. Like everything that goes wrong, I'm gonna assume was you, and it's not gonna be. And but like your plan was just to gaslight me into thinking something would happen.
Aeon, did you crash my video editor?
Aeon, did you light my house on fire with lightning?
Okay, just scapegoat me. Yep. I am the source
police?
of all your problems.
Aeon just murdered my family. I know it was him.
Yeah, I flew all the way to America just for that.
Sounds legit.
That sounds plausible.
Look, I just got him on this VOD. He just said he was going to fly to America.
Ah, yes.
He admitted.
The typical put the YouTuber out of context. Just get the 5-second clip of me saying something out of context.
Not even 5
Make
seconds.
me
It's
look
just
bad.
taking each word individually and putting them together that I want. And it's just,
Yeah.
hey, I am the killer.
Yeah, it's worse than like photoshopping like tweets and Discord messages and shit like that.
But they'll still buy it. They'll believe me.
Yep. Because I'm British.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen the hate the Brits get on Twitter. Like, I'm aware of it. It's okay. You're just jealous of our top tier cuisine. Like, I bet half of you haven't even tried baked beans. Baked beans fucking slap. Like, those shit. Like, baked
Wait.
beans are so good.
We
Wait,
have baked beans.
Baked beans?
Yeah, like in like a can.
No, I mean I
Well,
know.
it's a
they
multi-
are.
Yeah, it's in a
I've
can.
eaten them,
We
yeah.
have Bush's baked beans.
Yeah.
Well, no, for some reason. Well, if you do, then I'm not surprised you do. But everyone on Twitter just makes fun of baked beans. Like, British
Nah,
baked
they
beans
make
for some
fun of the
reason.
fact that y'all eat beans for breakfast and put it on toast. That's weird.
What's wrong with? Well, right. Sometimes my family, like, if we've got no food in at all, we just have like beans on toast for like dinner.
See?
I'm not joking. But no, beans at breakfast, like you get like the tomato sauce with like the fried egg or sausages or black pudding, and it's good. Proper food. Although having a full English breakfast is not good for like your arteries and that, so I wouldn't recommend it. But on the odd occasion, especially, I'll tell you when it's good, after a hangover. Oh my lord, full English after a hangover is beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, wait, what is black pudding? I remember hearing about it. I just don't remember what black pudding is.
Black pudding is a blood sausage made from pig's blood. It sounds disgusting, but if it's cooked right, it's really nice. I
Wow, that just
recommend.
reaffirmed everything I ever thought negative about the UK.
No. Literally, if I didn't tell you it was pig's blood, made from pig's blood, you would not know what you would not know. You would have no idea.
I gotta second guess everything now.
No, right, okay. So if you go to England, like sometimes you don't get black pudding. Sometimes you have to specify I want black pudding with it. So, but otherwise, yeah, throw it in. I love it. Throw that in. I'll eat that. You also get like some bread with it to make like sausage or bacon butties with it. Butty is a sandwich, by the way, for you uncultured Americans.
God.
Oh no, start like the independence war again. I feel scared. I'm outnumbered. Where's Style when I need him?
Oh yeah.
But yeah. But you guys have like waffles and syrup for breakfast. Like that's strange.
That's sort of like a diner breakfast. I think in general, most
Pancakes.
people just eat like realistically, most breakfasts here are sausage and eggs and bacon and that kind of stuff.
I just
Pancakes
eat
and
cereal.
Or
I'm a
cereal, yeah.
I'm a cereal person.
Yeah.
It depends
have
on
cereal,
how much work you're
yeah.
willing to put into it.
Yeah. Again, the breakfast thing definitely depends on like if you got the stuff needed for it. But I mean, if I have a full English, I usually go out to like a cafe for it. Like I won't usually make it for myself because it's bad for you.
Hey, so
lot
what
of
won
that.
the poll? What is winning in the poll as of right now?
Oh yeah, I haven't looked. 67% main. Okay, fine. I will leave it. I mean, at least I've even hit 1,000 subscribers on my secondary channel yet, so I can't even be monetized on that yet. So.
That's what really matters to him. He's not really a fan of the series. He just wants your money. He's using you guys. It's a conspiracy.
Yes, of course. Of course.
When I opened up this stream, I got 2 ads. 2.
Of course. That's why I made a secondary channel where I get nothing from it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But cool. You can see a podcast on the main channel. Finally.
Oh, finally. I've done it for a while, but I just, took a break from it because like I heard like doing like live streams on your main channel can affect your videos. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So I was like, okay. But if it's split up, then fair enough. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I guess you can compare the analytics from here on to see if it changes.
Yeah, to be fair, like I've had quite a few successes with like the videos that really popped off, but those videos have kind of like died down in terms of the views per hour. So my views overall have kind of declined despite some videos still doing well, kind of. So yeah, the more the merrier, definitely in terms of views.
Just whenever you put the old podcast back on, make sure you do it like slowly over time, because there's nothing more I hate than whenever a YouTuber like unprivates a bunch of videos and now my entire list is like 50 videos from the same guy that are like 2 years old, and I have no idea why these are in my sub box. YouTube's
I mean,
bad.
Yeah, you mean like the podcast I uploaded to my second channel?
Yeah, well, whenever you unprivate a video, it'll show up in everyone's sub feed, even if it's like old.
I didn't know actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any videos privated at the moment. I think I had like when I got that copyright strike from that shady thing that was going on, like shady company that didn't look legit. I did like private one of my railgun videos because I was like, oh god, I hope that doesn't get strikes as well. But yeah, I unprivated that. So I think that's like the only time I privated, then put it back up. Well, I think I also privated like my Halo videos.
There's a YouTuber I've subscribed to that got hacked. As like his channel got hacked, all of his videos got privated. Then he got access back to his channel. Then he started publishing all like hundreds of videos. My sub box was completely ruined.
Yeah, that's begging for people to unsubscribe. I know people unsubscribe for people uploading like 3 videos a day. So
it got to be a new feature. I don't remember that happening really.
Yeah, me neither. By the way, do you guys want to head to the Q&A segment?
Well, let's do it.
yeah, I'm down.
Cool. Now is your opportunity, everyone, to send in your questions. So ask us anything, or if you have anyone in particular you want to ask a specific question, then by all means, drop it down below. I think we got a very early question from Twitter. Yes, we did. Maurizio has asked a Q&A for the podcast. Oh, he doesn't have a Q&A this time. He says, Q&A for the podcast. I don't have a Q&A this time. Well, but instead, can you do a shout out for the translated? Oh, okay. FMA in next video. If you ask me nicely. Yes, there is a person who has translated the Imaginary Fest crossover Full Metal Alchemist. What's the guy's name?
It's
I can't
Mark. Mark1246.
No, I mean the YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the guy who commissioned it.
No.
I know I'm subbed to it, but I have no idea the channel name.
Damn, rip this guy.
Um,
But yeah, that does exist. You're happy to know.
Okay, it is. Wait, is that his name? It's
Apparently it's Vagzi.
Well, yeah, at Vaxi. Their characters are Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. Right, I'll just put it in chat. This is the. Oh, wait, I can just put a link to their channel in chat, right? Do they have the specific videos? Full Metal. Okay, yeah, I'll put the link in chat.
Cool. Okay, I guess we will move on to something else. I mean, I think someone asked a question before Q&A.
If you want to like highlight it or whatever for the
yeah. Shall we do questions after Q&A? Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. Apon Jr. strikes again, and he asks, "How was your day?" Oh, what a lovely question. I wish more people asked me this. Who wants to start?
I'll start. My day was good, pretty chill. Got in some work done. That's about it.
Adult life. Who's next?
I mean, I'll go next, I guess. Then my day was pretty good until I got to my college, and then I realized my Wi-Fi here is absolute dog shit, and I can't connect to anything. And I disconnected 3 times today, or I lost count, to be honest. But other than that, it was good. Went to the gym, got my lift in, which we will be doing together, Aeon, for your Aqua cosplay. Like, yeah. And,
Hell yeah.
And then that's about it. And now I'm here.
Dang. My day was I installed cabinets, I went to church, I did the laundry, and I showed up on a podcast.
Like a true American.
Yeah.
Okay, my day was pretty good. I mean, I tried to be productive at times, and then I sunk into procrastinating, as always. Just doing chores and stuff. Did some driving. That's always fun. And yeah, podcast. Podcast is the highlight of my day. Easy. I'm just very grateful to be talking about this novel series with all of you guys and everyone in chat. So yeah, thank you for coming along.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, probably just be sitting around anyway, so I'm glad I'm doing something productive with the podcast.
I'm with you on this
Exactly.
one, man.
Yeah.
It's always fun to talk about Toaru, especially with other people that actually know what they're talking about, and they don't have to look at a wiki page to get all their information. This is like, this is good. I really do enjoy stuff like this.
Has there been any notable wiki fans that you've come across?
Brother, so there's this one guy that always comments on my YouTube channel. I don't remember his name. Actually, I don't even want to say his name, even if I did know it.
Yeah.
But he always he thinks he knows everything about Accelerator, and he tries to make him so he can beat everyone when he can't. But he I guess wanks his abilities to the utmost when he doesn't know what he's talking about, because he just knows his ability is redirection or vector manipulation, I guess, it's just stuff like that. There's also another guy. There are plenty out there, even in my Discord server, and I'm sure you've seen them too, Aeon. But like, there are quite a few people that are wiki only, that get their information without reading the actual source material. So I've come across a lot of them that just, again, talk out of their ass. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Oh well, we will try repair the world one step at a time. Next question, Ben Misaka. How would everyone and everything be like for Toma if he actually turned into a girl? Toka. Who will start this?
So what is happening to his harem? Is he just going to become a reverse harem, or is he going to become a Yuri harem?
I think reverse harem is probably the most appropriate answer.
All right, then I don't know who I'm going to ship him with. I don't know if I'm into Toma X Accelerator or Toka X Tsuchimikado.
Oh, that's what happened.
I would want to see Toma on every index volume. Like, I wanted to be on every cover, like Yukina from Strike the Blood. Just have him the face of everything for
Just like
everything.
Kirito.
Yeah. Have the sales go even higher.
You know what? I don't like Sword Art Online, but I do give credit. The covers, at least they actually show off their main protagonist rather than just like the cute girl of the volume.
I mean, for me personally, I'm more of a Toma X High Priest, shit, but that's just kind of me, man.
Yeah.
He's got to go for that real good looking true magic god.
That's true. Magic Chad.
Yeah, I wonder if Toma would still be the savior of all the try and save everyone still. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, depends how many simps Toka would get. I think there'll be a lot. Maybe like Hamazura might fall for Toka. I don't know, or Motoharu. Aogami definitely would.
Ogami definitely. Style. He'd join that harem. Would he capture Aqua's heart though?
I don't think Aqua. I mean, Aqua's in prison, but I don't think he wants to go back again. Alright, moving on. Green Gojira asks, so say if New Testament anime does come out, will it be called Index 4? Or would it be a sequel show called A Certain Magical Index, New Testament? Yeah, I think it's going to be the latter, because there's only so many numbers you can do. It makes more sense to call it New Testament, I guess. Or what do you guys think?
I think it would be called New Testament for consistency of the light novel title, if I had to guess.
Yeah, if we're going based off the Yin Press one, it would be the New Testament. Since it's the Old Testament. Gotta get it right.
That's a good point, actually. I never thought of that.
Yeah, they should just make it New Testament, because first, again, it'll separate it from Old Testament, and then you'll see all like the new people coming to watch it will be aware that it's not the same thing as Index 3, which we don't talk about. So probably a step up.
Very true. And we got another super chat from Ben Misaka. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. No reverse harem. Index still keeps her gender.
A reverse harem is just it's the harem's made up of men rather than women. So like since harems are historically one male, many females, it's just saying, oh, the female has many males, but it's not saying like gender swapping like everybody.
Yeah. Very true. Where were we again? Batman. Osmosis 453 asks, favorite crack ship in Rail Decks? I have a feeling that one may crop up. Should I go first or not?
Go for it.
You go for it.
Shall I just say the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, do it.
Kamikoro. There, I said it.
Kamikoro? Yep. That's the
Yeah.
right away.
I
That was the
said
first one
super
that came to
quick.
mind.
I said super quick on purpose.
Yeah. Ooh. Some people get mad when they hear that shit, though.
Let it be mad. It's funny.
Yeah. Be
The
mad.
meme is funny. they take the fictional characters too seriously. They don't
Bro,
really
there's
exist.
like
Oh, they
whole
like to have fun of it.
groups
It's
of
funny.
people like on Twitter. I don't know what they're called. They like have a name for. Oh, there's these people they hate, quote unquote, pro shippers, which is just people who ship characters who aren't canonically together, and it's like seething hatred. Like, oh, I want to steal your money. I want your family to die. How dare you ship these two fictional beings together?
Yeah. People get so serious about it.
It makes you wonder what they're like in real life.
Bruh, you know they don't go outside. There's no knowing what they're like in real life. They're like vampires.
I'm not gonna lie. I personally I can't even think of a crack ship in real life. I can't think of one dude that I could say. So I guess I got nothing. I can't think of one.
Oh, Ogami X Othinus. There we go. I think that's a good ship.
All right, I'm gonna like find out where you live, and I'm gonna drop kick you.
See.
What about Terma X High Priest?
That ain't crack, bro. That's canon.
Dude, man, when you say that, I'm thinking. I just thought of Birdway and Hype. Oh.
Birdway. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
my
Birdway,
no.
Birdway and Hype Priest. Oh, dude,
That's as crack as it gets.
This has turned into Fate Zero.
Yeah, honestly, I can't even think anything.
Accelerator X Komoe. And he gets
I
his
guess shall we
lolly,
move on?
but she's leaving.
Yeah, please. Oh man.
Okay. Okay. Khalil Gamble asks, I've gotten pretty deep into the light novels recently, and I'm thinking about getting into index novels. If you had to guess, how much do you think the omnibus would be? Yeah, I think we discussed it earlier. I think it's probably around
200.
I
to
think Tina mentioned
250.
like
Yeah,
two
they've
hundred,
had to guess
250.
like 250, 200.
So it's
Yeah, I
probably
guess it's
cheaper than buying
basically
them all
platforms.
individually. Is the big thing.
It's even possible being $300, but I wouldn't imagine being that expensive.
Yeah.
But if you technically add it up, you are still getting a deal if it's $300. But I don't think it would price it that high.
Yeah. Change the metal covers to diamond covers, and we'll talk.
Yeah.
yeah, there's better be some Marvel tier vibranium or something like that. Adamantium
Yeah.
metal.
Well, guess it's 250, and if it's on Right Stuff Anime, it would be automatically discounted by 25% or like 20%.
Nice.
But if it's Yen Press exclusive, then sorry, no discount.
Ha.
Ooh.
Wait, does Yen Press sell books
where
on their website?
Mainly just their premium editions.
Oh, okay. I always thought they just linked to the main sources. Okay, cool.
Piero Colombo asks, what's your free ideal series that Toaru could collab with? Jojo. Jojo, definitely. Damn it. I start off so well. I'm like, brain fog. Free is so hard. Why can't we just have one? I'll come back to it. Anyone else want to go?
I was gonna say some of Kamachi's other book series, but then I remembered he already collabed like most of them together. So I guess I remember there's one anime manga series that has a similar like level Esper leveling system to Index. It was like something. Oh gosh, what was the name? It had like children in the title, I remember. But it's like these 3 little girls are like level 6 espers, and they're like the most powerful in the world or something. And then like the main character's sort of tasked with like taking care of them. Problem Kid? No, not Problem Kids. It wasn't Problem Kids.
Oh, that's a good anime though. That's a fantastic anime.
Yeah, it's a very good anime. That's one that deserves a season 2. But I don't know. I'll have to. Yeah, it has children in the title. It's good luck finding it based off that.
Wait, you mean like the one that is the Yoi's from?
The Yoi?
Is a Yoi like the Problem Children thing?
Oh yeah, that's from that. He's from Problem Children, yeah.
Yeah.
But
let's see. If I had to say 3 series, I'm gonna give a bit of a more realistic answer. So something that ties in with like Dengeki Bunko or like Imaginary Fest with Square Enix. So maybe something like 86, since that's Dengeki Bunko, or like Sword Art Online, or like a Square Enix like licensed series. So maybe like Soul Eater would be pretty cool.
Oh, it's Zettai Karen Children, or Absolutely. Oh gosh, that's an even worse name. Absolutely Lovely Children.
Oh my goodness.
That is getting clipped.
Out of context podcast.
Oh god.
I finally have my revenge, Malcolm. You did it
great.
yourself.
Haha, I'm sending this to the FBI. My revenge that you're going to prison for 15 years and being put on a list. Yeah. Oh, they're level 7s. They make Accelerator weep. He wishes. So okay, despite the title, that would be an interesting collab since it's Esper World with levels system. And I'm sure Kamachi would love to work on a series called Absolutely Lovely Children. He can write about their thighs. That's what he likes to do.
Get some help.
Right. Yeah, I can't even think of any more. I'm sort of brain melted trying to remember that.
All right. Step aside, Mel. I'll show you some peak ones.
All right, please. Oh, Shakugan no Shana, that'd be a good one.
But they already did a collab.
Did they do a collab with them?
Yeah.
Oh, an Imaginary Fest. That's right.
Yeah,
Imaginary Fest,
technically they did a collab. But all right, so for me personally, I would love to see the Fate collab with Index because I'm a huge Fate fan. I love Fate.
There you go.
And another series I would really like to see is Fairy Tail and Eden Zero. I mean I don't know how they would get Eden Zero to even collab with Toaru because Eden Zero's in space, but I don't know how that would work. But Fairy Tail definitely. I can see the magic side. Natsu being a magic user, obviously. That'd be pretty cool though. But yeah, Fate, Eden Zero, and Fairy Tail. Love those animes.
What if Shiki's just trying to find some friends and come across Toma?
Look, man, they would be best buddies, bro. Even post time skip Shiki. Yo, I don't know if you've been reading the manga for Eden Zero, but dude, it is so good.
I haven't read it.
I am caught up, and I love Eden Zero. I think it's better than Fairy Tail. It's really that good. Like everything that was wrong with Fairy Tail, they fixed in Eden Zero. Eden Zero is like leagues better than Fairy Tail. It's not hard. It's so good. Yeah. You're right. It's not hard, but I'm just saying it's still really freaking good.
Just come up with a plot where the ending isn't the power of friendship gives protagonist the same superpower buff, but with a different element.
You're not wrong, man. I'm just saying. Aside from the really bad plot development story for Eden Zero, it's completely different. So good. I honestly, if you haven't read it or watched the anime, y'all should be watching it. Season 2 comes out next year. I'm so excited.
Oh, Oh, Mob Psycho 100. That's another series that.
Oh yeah,
Mob
Mob Psycho's good. I like Mob
Pretty
Psycho.
cool.
I don't know. One Punch Man. There.
I'm so hold on 1
That's
second.
3.
Yo, Ben, if you drop Eden Zero, you better pick that shit back up, bro. It's full on gas, man. I'm just saying, bro. You will not regret it. Yeah, you ain't gonna regret it, dude. It is. Oh, it's so good. You know what? Whatever, bro. You know, if you want to drop a peak series, man, who am I to judge? You're busy reading Toaru. I get it. Toaru takes precedent over
I love
Eden
this
Zero.
passion for Eden Zero.
Yeah.
Look, man. I really do like Eden Zero. It's just so different, and it's like when I found Toaru, it's so unique and different because like there are not many other animes that, or even manga that do what Eden Zero does. I mean, sure it's space, but they go into infinite parallel multiverses, time travel, time leaping, and it's so freaking cool, dude. I love it.
It's like Marvel.
Okay, well, Marvel's booty cheeks. No one likes that garbage. Except Spider-Man. Spider-Man's okay.
The money cinematic universe.
Yeah,
Eden Zero
buddy.
solos the MCU.
Dude, yes. Easy, dude.
10,999,3,076
Oh, you're definitely getting
billion
dropped down
percent
five
chance.
now. But nah, dude, yeah. But yeah, no, for me, Eden Zero, Fate, and Fairy Tail. Those are my 3 picks.
Yeah, Fate is a good shout actually. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Fate, yeah, I feel like that would be good for a crossover. And yeah, I've been digging the Full Metal Alchemist one recently, so I know that's already been done, but yeah, throw that in. Why not? But yes, thank you for your question. Yeah, we'll do one question per person to make it fair. Galak Simuku asks, hey, do you know how Kazakiri Hyoko was born? I think. So yeah, it was like the imaginary number school district that she was birthed from the AIM fields, or AIM, how you want to say it. So it's just a combination of that, and her conscience popped out of that, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think alongside, I don't know, the way it's sort of explained, I always sort of imagined it that Imagine Breaker, because it required Imagine Breaker to sort of give her like instinct, I guess. Like Imagine Breaker acted as like a survival mechanism for it to create a consciousness or something. It's sort of complicated a bit.
Classic Komachi, complicated.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? that could warrant its own video, but yeah. Old Testament 6 will probably explain that better than us. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for your question anyway. Yeah, that's probably most questions. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I guess we'll end it here. Oh wait. Oh, someone else asked a question, but it's the same person. So no. One question per person. Don't be too greedy. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. And I will definitely arrange another podcast for next month because there's something called Christmas coming up, apparently, I've heard. It's so soon. This year has flown by, my goodness. But yeah, we will do a Christmassy Toaru podcast, I'm sure, with some familiar faces, or maybe new faces. We'll have to decide. We'll have to see who's available. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, so the VOD won't be going to the second channel. We will leave it on here. Thanks for your feedback. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and thank you, Malcolm, Othinus, and Toonie for coming on. Really appreciate all you guys coming on here. And yeah, make sure you follow them down in the description. All the links to Toonie's YouTube. He's just uploaded today about his con experience. I'd love to go to that con. Yeah, I honestly love to go to NYC in the future. So yeah, I'll have to talk to you about that sometime. And yeah, there's Twitter, and obviously Othinus's amazing YouTube channel where he rants about different versus matchups in a very entertaining fashion while playing Call of Duty with his Jean Alter body pillow. Very fun.
I respect that. I respect that.
Hey, I'm just gonna say thank you, man. But I don't know if you noticed the other body pillow in the back.
Oh, which one's that?
Which, next time, you'll see it. Trust. You'll see it. You'll see it next time.
Yeah, I probably didn't notice. I really need to go back and look specifically at the camera shot. I'll let you know about it. But yeah, and of course, Malcolm's non-existent YouTube and his Twitter. Follow them down below in the description. But yeah, thanks, guys. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.